What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of Self-Aware Narcissist Sundays, the series where I talk directly to the narcissist, give my POV on my therapy journey and advice to change their behaviors if they so choose. Today's episode is going to be about how to change your behaviors as a narcissist. What has worked for me concerning changing my behaviors and whatnot. And this is just stuff that has personally worked for me on my own journey. This is not saying that it's going to work for the person in your life that you think might be narcissistic or not. This is me on my personal journey of growth and development and whatnot, y'all. So I would say the first thing that I do, to be honest, have done to change my behaviors is to be honest with myself. Not just to everybody else, but to myself. That's just me, like literally being honest with me, being honest with who I am, with being honest with what I want, being honest with my thoughts and whatnot. Just overall being open and honest with myself has helped me out so much on my journey, because if you are lying to everybody else is one thing, but if you're lying to yourself, it's a totally different thing, because it starts from within. If you are lying to yourself, you're going to lie to everybody else. That's just the perspective. That's the mindset. That's just the dynamic. That's just how it's going to go. That's just how it's going to flow and whatnot. That's it right there. That's how it goes right there. That's part of it. That's part of the dynamic. That's part of the perspective and whatnot. That's it. That really is it. So if you're dealing with it, if you are a narcissistic person watching this, you have to be honest with yourself. Stop lying to you. Because lying to everybody else is one thing. You might be a pathological liar, but lying to yourself is going to make you want to lie to everybody else, because you don't know the truth. If you're lying to yourself, then you don't know what the actual truth is, do you? You see how that mindset works right there, you know? Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, I had to hop up real quick. But yeah, you have to be honest with yourself, because it starts from within. It starts from like healing and growth starts from the inside out. So if you are not working on yourself internally, then the external, it will show. It just absolutely will. So you have to absolutely, with no equivocation, be honest with you. It is hard and it hurts and it sucks. Be honest with who you are. Be honest with where you are. Be honest with your thoughts. Acknowledge that your thoughts exist. Stop repressing things, because the more you repress, the more you become depressed. Repression leads to depression. Start repressing things. You have to be open and honest with yourself. Talk to yourself. Write stuff down. Write things down on your healing and growth journey, because if you don't, no one else will. Why would anybody else, because if you're not open to anybody else give you some constructive criticism or trying to help you grow, then you have to help you. You have to help you. Nobody's coming to save you. So you have to be open and honest with yourself. That's part of the space. That's part of the dynamic right there that so many people face and whatnot on this growth journey. So you have to be honest with yourself. The second thing, that has worked for me is releasing control. Stop trying to control so much. Stop trying to control so much, y'all. I promise you, you can't control everything. When you try to control too much, you lose control of the stuff that actually matters. When you're trying to control too much, too many things around you, too many people around you, too many situations around you, you will lose control over the stuff that actually matters in your life. Because that was a truth. That's a big truth about me and my own journey, is that I was trying to control too many things that were outside of my actual life, outside of things that actually affected my life. I've said this before, but I was trying to control my brother's job and where he worked or where he lived and stuff like that on his own journey. Trying to control his identity. And that really didn't, in the grand scheme of things, how he lives his life doesn't affect me unless he gets in trouble or gets hurt or something like that, But it wasn't even about me trying to control that, because, trying to protect him from getting hurt or in trouble. It was just, I feel like this is best for you, so you need to do it. And when he wouldn't do it, when he didn't do it, it would affect me right there. So trying to control too much, you have to stop trying to control too much, y'all. You just have to. You're overextending yourself trying to control someone else. And that absolutely does not work. That's one of the things that does not work, trying to control too much. You have to release control over things that are outside of your purview, things that are outside of your reach. Stop trying to control so much, because in the end, you will lose control over the stuff that matters. When you try to control too many things, you really are in control of nothing. You feel like it, you think you are, but you really are not. You're trying to control things. You're trying to control too much, but you are not in control here. You just are not. You're not in control. Things don't work that way. You have to empower you. You have to be as strong as you possibly can, because at the end of the day, if you are not, then you lose. You will absolutely lose. That's just the way it works right there, y'all. That's just the perspective. That's just the dynamic. That's just the way it goes. That's it. It really is. People don't want to hear that at the end of the day, but that's how it goes. You're trying to control too much, and you want to lose control over the stuff that matters. You know what I mean? Another thing that has helped me on my own journey, is letting other people help me out. Being open to letting other people help me. Yeah, don't be afraid to ask people for help. Sometimes things like, it's cool to want to be strong. It really is. It's cool to want to be strong. It's cool to want to, do things on your own. But sometimes you need help. Sometimes things are outside of your wheelhouse, outside of your knowledge base. Other people know more, Don't say go into therapy, go join a support group, joining communities online, good communities online, because there's some horrible ones, but joining communities online that are actually about growth and not letting you sit in victimhood and remain a victim in your own circumstances and whatnot. Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. The strongest people, y'all, ask for help. I would not be here on my own, right where I'm at right now, if I had to do it on my own. If I was working on me by myself, I would absolutely 100% not be here, because my therapist has helped me open doors that I didn't know were closed. She helped me go down tunnels that I didn't know existed. There's so much help that she's been able to provide me, and so much knowledge that she's been able to provide me that I would not have known on my own. It's literally impossible for me to know on my own. It really, really is. A lot of this stuff I would never have figured out on my own. Like, yes, I do a lot of personal development. Yes, I read the entire Bible from front to back. I've done so much personal development. I went to school. I've done so much work on myself on my own, and I was still needing help. I was still lost. Before I stepped into a therapist's office, I have been doing personal development on myself for over a decade. Over a decade of personal development to get to where I am right now, to get to where I was. And then I still needed help. So I wanted to reach out for help. I asked for help. It's kind of like it's kind of like you are a world-class, you are good at working out, but you want to become a bodybuilder. So you hire a personal trainer, you hire a dietitian, you hire people with more knowledge than you, because you might be able to do a little bit of it on your own. You might be able to get started on your own, but it's always the people who have the best coaches that helps them win. Look at Michael Jordan. Look at Michael Jordan and whatnot. Look what happened to the Tennessee Volunteers women's basketball team. When their coach left, that coach got left. She can I think of her name? The Tennessee, because before Connecticut, before UConn was a powerhouse in women's college basketball, it was the Tennessee Volunteers. I think it was Pat Summitt. I think her name was Pat Summitt. That's who it was. I think it was Pat Summitt. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Pat, let me Google it. Pat Summitt. Was that who it was? I think who it was. Yeah, I'm out here in Mebane, North Carolina right now. My service is terrible, but I'm pretty sure it was Pat Summitt. Yep, Pat Summitt. Patricia Susan Summitt. Yep. Lady Vols basketball team. Yep, that's who it was. See, yeah, I watched. Yeah, she had a squad, didn't she? But the best coaches help people become better. Help people take them to the next level and whatnot, y'all. Can help you reach a zone. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and learn more knowledge. Be willing to learn more, y'all. And that's the last thing I would say on this topic right here. Be willing to learn more. Be willing to take some criticism. Be willing to take the advice of other people. Be willing to just acknowledge that you don't know everything, and that's okay. It's okay that you don't know everything. It's fine that you don't know everything. That's 100% cool. It's understandable. And it sucks sometimes when you're trying to make things work and you're trying to live your life and whatnot. It does suck when you're trying to become a better person. Like, that's what you're saying, like, be open to asking for help. Be open to taking other people's perspective. Be open to just acknowledging that you don't know everything. And these are some of the things right here that has helped me on my own personal journey of personal development and dealing with narcissistic personality disorder. This is my own personal journey. This self-aware narcissist series does the worst on my channel by far. But I still do the videos because they reach the right people. I get messages from people who watch this series from narcissists. They're like, Lee, I never thought about that right there. I'm in therapy. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want right there. I love the power ups right there, helping people and whatnot. So y'all, like I said, my mind's going blank right now. If y'all need anything else, you're going to hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all help the channel grow and whatnot. Trying to hit 400K by the end of the year. I think we 24,000 away. So if you watch to the end of this video, hit that subscribe button, please. I'm begging you. I don't beg very often. Look at me asking for help. I'm open to asking for help. Anyways, y'all, like and subscribe for more. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. You are a mental healness rock star, and I appreciate you for being here. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the screen to subscribe to the channel and watch another one of my videos in my playlist. There's also a link available up here for you to purchase my kids' book, Remember It's Not Your Fault, on Amazon. So check that out. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Peace.